Hello everyone, so today we're going to be talking about how to gear up from once you've completed the story. So once you complete the story, you should have a Baleful 1 weapon. You should probably have Scale Burn, and then you'll get these materials from the story. You will get the Flowers of Lament, the Naru Tablets, the Soulstone Crystals, the Moonstone, and the Elysian Crystal. You'll get all of these materials in order to get your Baleful or Serath. However, the Darkstone or the Lightstone, in order to get that, you actually have to buy it at the Dragon Express. You come to the Dragon Express over here, the first page in gems, there's Lightstone and Darkstone. So it will cost 10 Naru Tablets for that. So this is the only thing that you need to buy in order to get your weapon to either Baleful or Serath 1. Then you just continuously play the story, and then you could probably get all the materials to get to Baleful 2, other than the weapon, of course, which you have to farm Lair of the Frozen Fang for it. So that's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's not that bad because this dungeon is relatively easy. So after you get your Baleful 2 weapon, what do you have to work on next? By the time you get your Baleful 2, you're probably looking at around 720, 730 AP. So your goal is to try to get to 800 AP. That's your first milestone. So what do you need to work on? So there's 3 main things you need to work on. 1 is upgrading your weapon. 2 is getting all of your pinnacle accessories. And 3 is getting your 8-piece MSP set. So these are your 3 main priorities. The soul, you do not need to upgrade the soul. You will have a Moonwater soul at the completion of the story. You do not need to upgrade it to the Home Moon soul yet. You can just leave it as the Moonwater soul. That is not a priority. What you should be doing in no particular order, but what I recommend is soul shields, MSP. If it's a weekend, if it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you should be doing MSP as much as you can to quickly get your soul shields. For soul shields 1, 2, 3, and 4, you could probably get these just by doing MSP level 1 to level 3. As for 5, 6, 7, 8, these usually you can either buy by flowers, or if you have a party or if you have a guild that's doing 1 to 6, then you can do that. And there's chances of getting the other pieces. So other than that, there is your accessories. So the pinnacle accessories. These are relatively easy to get, so I'll go over them one by one. First of all, the bracelet. You get the bracelet by playing Shattered Masts. It drops fairly often, so no worries there. There's the necklace, which also drops from Shattered Masts. There's the earring that drops from Shogun's Lament. The ring, which drops from Gloomdross. And the belt, which also drops from Shogun's Lament. So you really only need to farm 3 maps here, which is Shattered Masts, Shogun's Lament, as well as Gloomdross. So these will get you your pinnacle accessories. Your pinnacle accessories aren't going to be expensive because everyone will get it. It drops very, very frequently. So there's no need to bid a lot of gold on it. You don't even need to bid gold, really. At most, I would bid like 50 silver. And if it goes any higher than that, just skip it and just do the dungeon again because the drop rate is so high, it doesn't matter. As for your weapon, unfortunately, there's no shortcuts for the weapon. This is going to be a very painful experience, unfortunately. So Scale Burn to Baleful or to Serath is relatively simple. You just you buy the Darkstone from the Dragon Express and you get all the materials from the storyline. Then from Baleful 1 to Baleful 2, you get all the materials from the storyline. However, you have to farm for the Python pistols, which drops from Lair of the Frozen Fang. So this will take, depending on RNG, for me, I was very unlucky and I had to farm this map about 15 times before the pistol dropped. Yeah. And then as for from Baleful 2 to Baleful 3, you have 2 choices. You can use the Asura pistols, which you get from Shogun's Lament, or you can use the Accursed pistols, which also drop from Shogun's Lament. Then from level 3 to level 4, this is the most painful one. There's no going around this. You need to do Twisted Grimhorn Wilds in order to get the Twisted Pistols. So you need to collect 30 Twisted Orbs, and you can trade it at the Exchanger. Or you can do the event quest, the dynamic quest there, to spawn the last guy at the very end of the map. And he has a very high chance of dropping a weapon chest. When he drops the weapon chest, just make sure that you've saved up one Hong Moon Brilliant Key and use it on that chest. Because you really don't want to be wasting too much time on the Twisted Pistols. It took me almost a week to get this weapon. But, you know, just keep going at it and you guys will get it eventually. Over here is the Ebony Pistols. This is from Gloomdross. So while you're farming for your ring, your Pinnacle Ring, you're also looking for the Ebony Pistols to drop or the weapon chest. If the weapon chest drops, I highly recommend also using a Hong Moon Brilliant Key to open it. And that's for the Ebony. Over here, then it's Shattered Masts, the Wild Water Pistols. These you will probably get from a weapon chest or just from doing Shattered Masts, because you need to do Shattered Masts for your Pinnacle Necklace as well as your bracelet. Then next one is Ebendrake Citadel. This is where things get more expensive because you can see the materials start ramping up quite fast. Now you need Forging Orbs. Now you also need Transformation Stones, Naru Tablets, 30 Moonstones, Elysian Orbs, and Soul Crystals. So it gets more and more expensive. So basically you just want to slowly work your way up. Like you can see at the moment, I have 808 AP and I'm on Baleful 6. I'm full Pinnacle and full MSP. And this took me about 2 weeks to gear up to this level at the moment. Because the first week basically was just me leveling up a fresh character from 1 to 50. And then the last 2 weeks I've been just basically gearing up my character. Keep in mind that I play rather casually and I'm not devoting like 6 to 8 hours a day grinding away on the game. I'm just playing maybe about 3 hours at most, 3 hours a day on this game. So it's not that bad. However, just keep in mind that it will take time. It's not going to be as fast as the story in your gearing up progression. As for 800 to 900, I'll cover that in another video. And yeah. That's it. I hope this helped a little bit for people just starting out or who just finished the story. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the here